The soldier, above all others, prays for peace, for he must suffer and bear the deepest wounds and scars of war. Scars of war.
I don't think I ever told this story before. It's kind of personal and I get a bit emotional when I think about it. But I never really understood the significance of it until my granddaughter told me she was joining the military and went off to war in the Middle East. It had such a profound impact on my life, and the encounter happened so quickly, and I'll admit I was a bit fucked up at the time. But if it hadn't happened, I wouldn't be the man I am today.
People nowadays talk about random acts of kindness. I've always thought of them more as spiritual appointments, where God just puts you at the right place at the right time and you just have to do the work. I always hoped that made a little difference in this life. Offered some kindness in a cruel world. I just knew that if I could help one person that day, it would be me and world good.
Hell, I didn't know who he was. I never introduced myself. I never said, hey, I'm Sean Reed. Thanks, man.
I never introduced myself. I said, hey there, I'm Reverend Charles William Davidson. My friends call me Reverend Charlie. How you doing, soldier?
I was born in 1949, excuse me there, Boot Hill, Missouri. A little small town called Bloomfield. It was a little town just south of St. Louis. My mom was a school teacher, my daddy was third generation local mercantile student.
My mom was 6 months pregnant with me when my daddy died. She told me that he died in World War II fighting the Nazis. But I found out years later that he'd been lynched by white folks because he was teaching other black people to read and write.
My parents are good people. They were both born and raised in Bloomfield. The only time they left was when Daddy went off to France to fight during World War II, and Mama went up to Kansas City to Teachers College. Daddy always wanted to go back to France. He was like after the war, so for the 50th wedding anniversary, they packed up and went. And being small town folks, they both agreed they would look Bloomfield a whole hell of a lot more than Paris.
My mama worked for 15 years as a cleaning woman for rich white folks in Meridian. She could walk down the streets of white neighborhoods and police didn't hassle her because they knew her. When I was in the neighborhood, I was always with my mama, no exceptions. Otherwise I'd get arrested. Folks liked my mama. She was a quiet, forceful woman. Keep your head down, do your work. Don't get uppy about stuff you ain't got no control over, she'd say. She worked so hard for white folks that she could sing movie
I was your typical American kid growing up. I wasn't book smart, but I was a hell of an athlete. I played football and ran track and was good enough at football. I got a scholarship to Northwestern. But I didn't figure I needed an education. See, my plan was to take over the store so Daddy could retire. But something inside of me wanted to see the world. So instead of college, I joined the Army. Right before I enlisted, I married my high school sweetheart. Miss Jody Lynn Mays. Jody Lynn and I had 4 children together. We stayed married for 56 years.
I believe I was 14 years old when I heard the call to preach. The Honorable Reverend John Davis Barrett, who was the Baptist preacher at our church in Meridian, let me preach the gospel one Sunday a month so he could go fishing. A 14-year-old preaching the word of God, but my mama was right proud. When the good Lord took her home a year later from the cancer, Reverend Barrett and his wife Viola Pro Barrett took me in and raised me as their own. He even put me through divinity school at Jackson State University. That's where I met my beautiful wife, Sarah. She stayed with my wife for 63 years, bless her heart.
I did good in the Army. I was an athlete, so it came easy to me. Still a bit of a culture shock. See, growing up in Bloomfield, we didn't have any black families there. I think I was about 10 years old when I saw my first black man. He was a doctor from Texas, driving to St. Louis, and his car broke down, so while his car was being fixed, he stopped off to Mercantile for lunch. Now, segregation was happening all over the South back then, and it wasn't happening in Bloomfield. I mean, we didn't have any black-only lunch counters. I mean, hell, we didn't have any black families, so what would be the point? My dad always said, black or white, that money spent the same.
Being a black man or a woman in Meridian, Mississippi was dangerous. Segregation was everywhere, even after the laws were passed against it. We couldn't drink from the same water fountains as white people. We ate at a separate lunch counter. We rode the back of the bus, it was always in the back, no exceptions. I didn't even go into white neighborhoods alone for fear that I'd be arrested or lynched for being there. My neighbors who spoke out against any of the prejudice would often find a cross burning in their yard the next day. The next time over, there was a colored dentist, and some white girl accused him of raping her. He never even met this young girl before she said he raped her, and one day he just disappeared. They found him a week later hanging from a tree by the woods. When I returned to Meridian after college, I was an associate pastor of the Reverend Barrett who retired. As a church, we ministered to the black community, so we saw firsthand the suffering that people went through. They were reacting everywhere to Dr. King's message about peaceful resistance and getting the vote. Folks were tired, they wanted to change. The civil rights movement came to Meridian with a force beyond anything we ever knew before or since. It is hope.
I remember hearing about those riots in Watts right before I got back from my second deployment. Segregation was happening all over the country. Well, people don't believe or realize that it wasn't any better in the military. See, over in Nam, when shit hit the fan, you just reacted. You relied on instincts and training and just came together as a team. When the bullets were flying by you, you didn't give a shit if the guy next to you was black or white or purple or green, as long as he's shooting back at the enemy. When shit was over, this was being black and white again. The Army didn't segregate us. We segregated ourselves. And over there, they listened to different music, ate different foods, styled their hair differently, and did different drugs. They talked about a revolution coming. And we just talked about coming home to our wives and girlfriends. Before I left for Nam, I was at Fort Irwin, California, part of the stage battalion. I'd gotten a week's pass and I flew home to see the wife. While I was gone, our barracks got looted. Got looted by a bunch of black soldiers. They tore the shit out of the place, stole everything, including my dirty laundry, my change jar. It was confusing to me. I mean, soldier against soldier. We all suffered the same fate in Vietnam, and hell, it was a whole lot worse once we got back to America. Unless you were there,
You wouldn't understand.
the war in Vietnam, it wasn't like fighting any other war.
Fighting for our civil rights was like being at war.
I held the bodies of my brothers, shot to shit and blown in half, bleeding everywhere while they were still alive.
We marched peacefully for the right to vote. And police beat us nearly to death.
You don't know who the enemy was and who was trying to kill you just because of the uniform you were wearing.
I didn't know who to trust or who not to trust, or who just wanted me dead because of the color of my skin.
came home, the people carrying signs, calling us rapists, murderers, baby killers, while they were spitting on us.
We marched peacefully in protest, and still we were tear gassed. We had dogs sipping on us. Torrents of water from fire hoses were used to push us down.
Those of us that survived, we had nightmares and flashbacks. We tried to numb it all with drugs and alcohol until the ones that just couldn't take it anymore, they just ended it all by their own hands. We were the messengers. They wanted to kill the messenger.
Our leaders stood against the tide of oppression. We fought hate with love and compassion. Our leaders preached peace and tolerance. Until shots rang out over Memphis, killing Dr. King and silencing our message.
We came home to a country that didn't want us.
We fought to live in a country that didn't want us.
When I came home in 1969, it's like coming home to a whole different world. Armed Forces radio and newspapers over in Nam